Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To my day ones, twos, and threes, thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all, and welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not. And the fair accuse is in my description box, y'all. So, let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. First, I want to say happy Friday. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Please stay safe and all that good stuff. Please stay aware of your surroundings, and y'all watch the company that you keep, because it just may save your life. Okay, y'all? So, let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. I guess this is closure. Closure for everybody. Okay, y'all? I guess this is closure right now. Because Kenneka Jenkins' family, they took a settlement. And with this settlement that they took, y'all, okay, word on the street is they had to sign paperwork saying that, it was Kenneka's fault what happened to her. It wasn't nobody did anything outside of her, accidentally going into this freezer. They are, everybody that's involved or had anything to do with this. The mother and the family, for this money that they just received, they just let everybody off the hook that could have possibly played a part in this whole situation, y'all. They just let everybody off the hook. This one right here was a hard one for me to do. This is a hard one. And the reason why I say this is because when this first happened, y'all, I was one that kept notes, y'all. I kept up with every nook and cranny of this case, y'all. I kid y'all not. Everybody that was suspicious and, moving funny and, before and after and during. Okay. I was one that lost a lot of sleep, y'all, on the Kenneka Jenkins whole thing. And I'm talking about a very long time. My family got so tired of me talking about, and what about this? And what about that? Is they gonna just let my son, my mom, everybody was like, she's driving us crazy. But they knew what was going on with the case just because I talked about it so much. They wasn't keeping up, but I kept up so much that I just kept them informed with everything and asked them their opinion about this and that and that. Well, what about this? Do you think this? And not only was I so much invested in Kenneka Jenkins' case, but there were so many others. So many others. The world, I believe, was invested in this Kenneka Jenkins case, y'all. And we thought her family was too. Okay, we thought they were too. There were a lot of people that were looking at them side-eye, okay, y'all, because they said that there were family members at that party. You know what I'm saying, y'all? So it's hard to not look at family when there were family members at the party that she was at. And, the fact that she didn't even want to be at that party, she was ready to go after she got there, okay, y'all, because she was feeling uncomfortable. It's so much tied to this case. That's ridiculous, y'all. It's so much tied to this case. And her mother and her family pretty much just, let all the air out of it. Okay, y'all? Any air that was left in it is out now. Okay. She signed papers saying that, her baby girl, she's gone. Nobody's at fault. She basically had too much sippy mixed with something else, and she got wasted, and she walked into this freezer and she passed away. This is how she's looking at it. And none of anything that everybody brought forward in this case that made sense. She's saying that none of that mattered. None of that mattered, that it was locked on the outside of the door. It was locked. None of that mattered, y'all. Um, this is what the mama is saying now. Y'all, and y'all have the nerve, that not my subscribers. I have to say this. But a lot of people, when I sit back and I watch this, it makes me think about Shanquella. It really do. It makes me think about Shanquella and how everybody is, was acting when I was giving my opinion on Shanquella Robinson case. And that people around her was moving funny too. And these were her own words, Shanquella Robinson. Okay, y'all? That she didn't really deal with family like that. And, everything that was going on around Shanquella Robinson as far as family was some drama going on in her life. She wasn't really close to them like they say she were. Okay? People were getting upset because people were saying something about it. They wanted us to be fake and phony and just pretend like the family was, A-okay, and none of this was off. That nothing mattered. This other little stuff that was standing out didn't matter. Okay, y'all? Y'all, when I think about, when I think about both of these cases, okay, y'all? Both of these cases, Kenneka Jenkins and Shanquella Robinson, it just makes you think about a money grab. That's all it was about in the first place. And she was a sacrifice. It was a lot of people at that party throwing up, Illuminati symbols at Kenneka Jenkins, the little party she was at. We also had a lot of people tied into a lot of junk that was at Shanquella Robinson's case, surrounded around Halloween and all of this other stuff. Y'all, this reminds me of that. And it makes you wonder now, if they were to offer Shanquella Robinson them millions of dollars, like allegedly they just offered Kenneka Jenkins' mom, would they sign some paperwork too and let it and brush it under the rug and get that money and go on about their business too, y'all? It's a lot of it, and this is what separates, y'all, the real from the fake. This is one of the things that separates that. For years, Kenneka Jenkins, she passed away 2017, y'all. September of 2017. And 6 years later. 6 years later. And I want y'all to pay attention to the fact that this the year of Skull and Bone, and a lot of stuff is coming out this year of revealing. Now it's rearing its face that the mama is accepting this money in the year of Skull and Bones. Okay, y'all? Do y'all see how people in their dirt is revealing itself, y'all? So many people said that this woman was moving shady about her own daughters, situation. And I looked over that. I just couldn't believe that her mother, would be a part of this mess. I just couldn't believe it. Okay, y'all? And I still cannot believe her mother was a part of this mess. Not in that way. I just can't see you being a part of them doing something like this to your baby. I just don't. Okay? But I'm going to say this. If you really, really love your child, if you really, 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 really love your child, can they put a price tag on justice for you? And I'm starting to wonder too, did she just give up? Did she just feel like she was never going to get justice and she just said, forget it, at least, she'll get, sue them and get, back at them this way as far as the hotel and this and that and this and that. And she'll get back at them in that way for negligence, because nobody shouldn't have been down there no way. That should have been totally blocked off. Nobody shouldn't even been able to go into those freezers. Should have been locked up, to be honest. If wasn't nobody using them, it should have been locked up. Did she feel like she was defeated? I mean, if you think about it, y'all, everybody at that party, they wasn't trying to help solve this case. They wasn't. And you needed somebody at that party to talk about what happened. And some of the people that probably would have talked about what really happened at that party, they ended up mysteriously passing away that same night too. It wasn't just Kenneka that passed away. A friend of hers passed away. Somebody else that was in that hotel that day, a couple people passed away that day and the next day. Okay, y'all. So it made you wonder, were these the people that could have possibly talked? This is why they got rid of them. Okay. Did she feel like she wasn't gonna ever get justice because it was just too many people to go up against? Y'all. Something like Mo3 case, that is so many people that you have to go up against, that the only hope for probably Mo3 case is somebody on the inside of them getting mad at each other and then letting the cat out the bag. And, releasing the tape and all of this other stuff, okay? Do some people just feel like they just give up because they just feel like they're defeated? I'm kind of feeling like that could be her thing too, but at the same time, there were so many people invested in getting justice for Kenneka. It was so many people. And my thing is, why this year y'all decided to settle Kenneka Jenkins' case? 2023, the year of Skull and Bones. And the mother now, in order for her to receive these millions and millions and millions of dollars, word on the street, that she received, she had to sign some paperwork saying that they was not at fault, which don't make no sense, because why would you pay out, a word on the street, it was 50 million, but I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna say allegedly. But if they felt that they had to pay this type of money out to you, that proves that they were in fault in the first place. Okay, that something wasn't right about this whole situation. So how do you pay out that type of money and at the same time, plead the fifth and act like you ain't did nothing? If you didn't have nothing to do, or, you wasn't at fault for her passing away, you wouldn't have never had to pay this money in the first place. So y'all make it make sense, because it's not making sense to me. But I'm going to ask y'all in the comment section, is there anybody that truly love their children would put a price on their child's head? Okay? Would you have signed those papers saying that, and I don't want y'all, I want y'all to put y'all stuff in her place when I ask y'all this question. Okay, y'all? 6 years has went past. 6 years, y'all. Nobody's cooperating. Did she feel like, or would you all feel like you are never going to get justice and you're just going to sign this paperwork so you can just close that door, close that chapter, and move on? Because it's, she's up in age, and word on the street, she had, health issues and stuff like that. Would you have signed those paperwork saying that your child was the reason why she passed away and there was no foul play? And you take your 50 million, if that's what she got paid, okay? And would you take that and walk away from it? Try to, start a new life. Pray on it, start a new life. Take care of your grandkids and other kids that you have, and try to enjoy the rest of your life. Would this would have been what Kenneka would have wanted, or would she would have wanted her mother to continue to keep, trying to get some justice and never getting anywhere because nobody's cooperating? Would you just give up like that if somebody offered you that type of money? I'm just asking y'all. Would y'all give up? Or do y'all see why she possibly just said, forget it, I'm not going to get no justice. I'm not getting anywhere. Her friends that spent the night at my house and this and that and that and this, went to school with my daughter and act like they were so close, spend the night with each other, this and that and that and this, they really did not love my child. So if they're not cooperating and they went to the party with her, the police didn't talk to everybody, the feds, whoever had to talk to whoever, and there's a cover-up. Not only is there a cover-up with the kids that were at the party, but there's also a cover-up of the footage. Because look how long it took them to even release the footage, y'all. It's like they had to go through it and take some stuff out. There are stuff that's skipped. time slots that's erased. Just like the guy that was found in the mat at school, time slots erased. So there was an inside cover up. And then you have people in that case with the guy that was wrapped up in the mat. Federal agents, children go to that school that had played a part in it, allegedly. Okay, y'all? And that's total cover up. They are still fighting. The mom and daddy still fighting to this day about their son being wrapped up in the mat and this and that and that and this. Do y'all think that if, they offered the parents this type of money that they offered, Kenneka Jenkins' mom, do you think that the people that their son was found in a mat would take $50 million and go on about their business too because they think that they're never going to get justice? Or do y'all think that they still going to be fighting? See, it's hard to, say what you will and won't do in these type of cases. But when you are, facing health issues, you're getting older, it's just so much stuff stacked up against you. What do you do? Y'all, what do you do? I'm asking y'all this question. If it was me, I don't think I could do this. I really don't think that I could just take this money. No matter what my family's saying, like, you take that money and just forget it. You're not going to get no justice, blah, blah, blah. Or would you keep pushing for justice? Would you keep pushing, y'all? Is there ever going to be anybody that's going to come forth with Kenneka Jenkins' case? Think about it, y'all. Is anybody ever going to come forth in such a tight-knit group of people that, seems like they're just like the people in the industry? Okay, y'all, just think about the people that's in the industry that, works together. There's so many people in the industry that works together and help and line up other people, allegedly, that, it's hard to charge people for stuff when you got so many people involved in that situation. It's hard to charge them unless, that circle falls apart. And then people get mad at each other and this and that and that and this. These kids taunted Kenneka Jenkins passing. They put up videos. They showed, y'all, it was just so much. There were people that was sitting right next to her while she was out of it, showing pictures of them sitting next to her. Like they were celebrating. It was a celebration. She was a straight up sacrifice. This is how they say. And these were like demons. These kids were demons that could do some stuff like this, what they did to her at this party. Okay, y'all? Y'all, I know what they showed us with her walking around. They even said they had somebody reenact her, playing her part of her, staggering around. Why would you have to reenact that when you have the actual footage? That's why when I first heard that, I was like, whoa. So, please, y'all, please answer this question to the best of your abilities. Would you, if you were in her place right now, would you have taken this alleged $50 million and let them brush this under the rug and let it look as if, she was sipping too much and she walked in there and it is what it is? Would you all accept that? Because ain't no way I could do that, y'all. Ain't no way that I could just walk away from that. Just think about your baby that you didn't watch grow up and this and that and that and that, go to school, whatever it is you didn't watch your baby go through in colds and a sickness and a this and a that and a that. First teeth coming in, all of that, starting to walk. Could you let this just ride, y'all? And give everybody that was in that whole circle, okay, a pat on the back and walk away from this? What I don't understand, what type of lawyer did she have that they put a gag on her, order on her in order for her to get paid? I don't understand it, y'all. If somebody in the wrong, they in the wrong. If you sue somebody, if you have a car accident and somebody else is at fault, They give you a check. They give you a check for the person that was at fault. This is what they do. You don't have to sign paperwork saying you're not going to talk about the accident. So why does she have to sign paperwork saying that none of these people were at fault, blah, blah, blah. It was her own actions, and I'm going to take this money and I'm going to walk away. Why does she have to sign papers just to get paid? If they were in the wrong, regardless if she signed papers or not, they were still in the wrong because that place was not secure. You got all the security, you got cameras, somebody sitting there watching cameras and all kind of stuff. Cameras everywhere, okay? You got freezers downstairs, an area that allegedly nobody's even using. Okay? Nobody's even using this freezer. And it was open for her to go in. But then it was locked after she went in. And the mama and the family had to sign paperwork to say that it was her fault, y'all. I don't get it. I do not get this one least bit, y'all. And y'all, please let me know what y'all think in the comment section, because I'm quite sure, as nosy as I am, and I got subscribers that we be on everything, I'm sure the majority of y'all was keeping up with this case as well. I'm sure the majority of y'all was keeping up with this case and wanted to see what was going to be the outcome of this, regardless of how long it took. We wanted to see, was anybody else going to go down for this, what happened to her? And it's looking like nobody. See, this is what demons are doing now, y'all. They are getting together and they are sitting back figuring out ways to take people out and get away with it, y'all. Get away with it. And if somebody do have to go down to it, the token that you're going to sacrifice, that they got to give up some time to still be a part of your crew, they not going to get that much time, y'all. Are y'all noticing this, how this works? Are y'all paying attention? Either no time or just a little time. Okay, y'all? Just like Michael Jackson, Doctor. Remember Michael Jackson, Doctor? A lot of people got paid off of Michael Jackson being taken out. A lot of people got some big, big money. Okay? And the doctor didn't even have to do the whole 4 years that he got for taking out an icon, y'all. He didn't have to do. I think, did he do 2 years, y'all? Maybe a year and a half? You took out somebody. You did it in the worst way. You was doing something you wasn't even supposed to be doing at somebody's house. You're not even that type of doctor. Everything that doctor did in Michael Jackson case, he should have been put away for a long time, y'all. This is how you know when, a lot of people involved in some things. Okay, y'all? When people just get away or just walk scot-free from stuff, okay, y'all? And a lot of people think that even Takeoff case. People think that this guy just may do some time. The one that, the token one, okay? The token one that they chose to take the fall for. A lot of people think he gonna get a lot of time. That's what a lot of people think. But is he really? Ask yourself this question. Because they're starting to seem like they got the, a lot of people in high places in their back pockets. And this is why some people feel like they can get away with whatever involvement they had in something, y'all. I want y'all to pay attention to that. This is why a lot of people feel like they can get away. Because if they are clicked up with the right people, and everybody is going along with something, they feel like they can take out whoever, whenever, however they want to and get away with it. This is one of the things when I tell y'all to watch the company you keep, but it's hard sometimes for people to judge people like this. And I'm going to tell y'all why. Because you know why Kenneka Jenkins trusted her friends? They spent the night at her house all the time. She spent the night probably over their house. They were girls. They was stuck together. Okay? Like glue everywhere they went. This person was together. They was always together. She thought that these were her friends, just like Mo3 thought that people were his friends. He thought that, people were his partners, his manager, his so-called security, females that he was dealing with. He thought that they were on the up and up. And this is how they line you up. When you're dealing with somebody you should not even be dealing with, that you should be doing some serious homework. And I'm going to tell y'all this. I do believe that a lot of these people that's getting lined up like this, I think they know. I think they didn't had serious, situations with their friends, and they didn't let them know that they wasn't really their friend, but they still, I gotta be friends with somebody. So they forgive them. They forgive them. They forgive them. They forgive them until they can't forgive them anymore, y'all. Look at Shanquella Robinson. She was getting into it with her friends. There was a lot of shady stuff going on with her and her friends, y'all. And she was still hanging around the same people that was using her, borrowing money, didn't have money to pay her back, just using her. You don't go out of town with people like this. You don't do that. You don't put your life in somebody else's hand, because that's exactly what you're doing when you hang around certain people. And can't nobody tell me that these same people that Kenneka Jenkins was hanging around, can't nobody tell me that she didn't get into it with these girls. And when she probably got into it with these girls, it was some real shady stuff. And she still forgave them. And she still hung around them. Because they don't just start getting like that. Y'all, people be like that for a long time. If somebody's dirty right now that y'all just met and they dirty, believe it or not, they was dirty when they was young. They was dirty when they was young too. When they was kids, they was dirty. Okay, y'all? They was shady then. So, I don't think that those females that she was hanging out with just all of a sudden became the way that they were out the blue. I think that they've been like that. And like I said, you got to watch the company that you keep. You really do. You have to be careful. Just like Mo3, and a lot of people I ain't gonna pay nobody no attention when it comes to this, but I'm gonna just say this. There are a lot of rumors going around about Mo3 case and some of the females that he was, dealing with, and that he were paying them to bring him information back to him from his ops and stuff like that. My grandma told me this, and I'm gonna end this video with this, but my grandma told me this a long time ago, okay? This is something that has been in my family for a long time, just saying, okay? That if a dog is taking a bone to somebody else, he bring his son back too. Okay, y'all? I hope I said that right. But this is what she told me. That if somebody is dirty enough to backdoor somebody else and get paid to do that, they will do it to you too. You can't trust snakes. That's number one. You cannot trust a snake. If somebody is dirty enough to snake somebody else, they dirty enough to snake you too. Only thing that matters to them is who's going to pay a higher price. You just say Mo3 paid somebody $10,000. This is just, I'm throwing out there. This is just allegedly. What if he would have paid somebody $10,000 to bring him some serious information on the ops? What if them ops got wind of what he's paying out, and they doubled that and said, I'll pay somebody $20 million. Hell, if they come and tell me something about him, what you think that person is going to do that's taking that bone? That's all I got to say, y'all. You have to be careful of the company that you keep. When people are petty, you have to be careful of pettiness and stuff like that as well. You just have to be careful of stuff like that. You really do. Because you never, ever know. Did this woman right here give up hope of ever getting justice for her daughter? And she just said, forget it, sign the paperwork, I'm not going to get no justice anyway? Or did this woman never care in the first place about getting no justice? Ask yourself this question. It was a lot of people in her current corner, her daughter's corner, a lot of people. Because they cared about the story and what happened and wanted to see some justice. Did she never care in the first place? Was it all about what she could get out of this case and going about her business from Jump Street, y'all? I'm just saying. Because, there are parents that is on social media right now, and their sons and stuff then got taken out that's in the industry and stuff like that, and they didn't raise the roof until they got justice. They raised the roof till they got justice. And it wasn't about no money and none of that stuff. So do y'all think she's shady for taking this money? Or do y'all think that she just lost all hope of getting justice? Y'all tell me in the comment section. I want to see what y'all are saying. Okay, y'all? Because, I don't know, y'all. I think there's a little shadiness in here. And like I said, the reason why I'm saying the shadiness could be what it is because there were family members at that party, my understanding, y'all. Okay? Anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.